Ladies and gentlemen, Floyd, Kid Austin, Schofield, and Shakur Stevenson. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're familiar with these two guys. Two of I'm gonna say the juggernauts of the 135 division. If you've been living under a rock, these two have been engaged in I would say, a war of words. That, and they both have agreed to get it on. And this is what we want to see at the end of the day: the best fighting the best. And I don't think is any notion that anybody would say that this wouldn't be one heck of a fight. Kid Austin is ready to go. He has a fight upcoming. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to Flight Sports because we're gonna be breaking all sorts of news this week involving that fight. It will be in Las Vegas. It's going down. But back to this situation. These two have both agreed to fight each other. They went back and forth on Twitter, X, pardon me, Instagram. There's been a lot of changes on these social media websites. Excuse me. We got Shakur Stevenson. Like I said, he's directing Kid Austin to fight William Zepeda after Kid Austin had called him out. So clearly, there's some redirecting here. But it is what it is. It seems like they continue to try to put roadblocks with Kid Austin has to continue to jump over. Um, Shakur says some interesting things that I want to break down. Kid Austin, Kid Austin basically shouted out pardon me, Kid Austin shouted out Shakur, said, "Wasn't your last opponent 16-2? I am 16-0, ranked number 4 in the WBA. So I do hold weight. Just say you're scared." Like I said, this is after he told him that he didn't hold any weight in the division. He spoke about basically that this would be pretty much a downgrade for him, this, that, and the third. He looking for big fights, but he did say if this is what the fans want, he's willing to give it to him. But it is what it is. Um, Keyshawn Davis, I honestly think that this has pretty much been the elephant in the room, and I thought it was gonna be a matter of time before these two engaged in some sort of conflict, in the squared circle because of the close connection to Keyshawn Davis. And I believe everybody knows that's going to be a big showdown. I think the build for that fight is just tremendous. And it's got a lot of people captivated. You've seen Oscar De La Hoya speaking on it. Everybody has an opinion on this fight, so what? And it's times where they've engaged at fights with each other. And this is Keyshawn and Kid Austin. Who was right there, front and center? It was Shakur Stevenson, pretty much in the middle of all of this. But we all know how he feels about Keyshawn Davis. Um, he, he has a relationship. He knows both of them. He sparred Kid Austin before. So these Kid Austin and Shakur have shared the squared circle before. And he knows what Kid Austin is all about. Um, it was just a matter of time before these two got into it. Uh, Kid Austin has stated that he is looking to take him out. And listen, I'm riding with Kid Austin, man. This is Flight Sports TV. We ain't gonna pull no punches here. You understand? I got nothing but love and respect for Shakur. I think he's a tremendous fighter, even though he did not have the best outing, against Edwin De Los Santos. And like I say, he's got some get back, to do as well. I want to go to some with Kid Austin. I think that he deserves. People need to pay homage because we in this division. We in the 135 division, ladies and gentlemen, and we got people just petrified, to face off against Shakur Stevenson. But you have Kid Austin letting it be known, like, I'm willing to fight him. Let's get it done. Not only am I willing to fight him, I'm a stop him. So I mean, I think you can only respect that. At the end of the day, I understand that we in this situation of boxing where it's almost like I wouldn't say a boys' club, but it's clicked up. You understand, and it seemed like if you go this route, you're finished on this side, and it's wild. We talk about fighters not wanting to fight anybody and things like this, but what about the situation where if you got people really speaking on boxing, if they say this, they say that, they getting blackballed, at the end of the day. So it is what it is. I'm not looking to, we've definitely reached out to Shakur in the past, but we're not looking for any Shakur interviews. At the end of the day, we are riding with the champ, and we are really talking about Floyd, Kid Austin, Schofield, where, people talk about the boogeyman and this, that, and the third. It's been a track record of people running and jumping from Kid Austin. You understand? And that goes back to Devin Haney. He also said that this will be a step backwards, and I want to get back to that. I think that's very odd because would it have been a step backwards for Devin Haney, to fight you? Because Devin was moving in a trajectory at the time. You didn't even have a belt. Negotiations was getting crazy, this, that, and the third. What about that? So I think that's a tough call, to make. At the end of the day, I mean, you're in a situation where you was just running from a guy with power. De Los Santos had knockout power, easy. You understand? So at the end of the day, he's gotta rewrite these wrongs, and get in the ring with Kid Austin. I know that Kid Austin is gonna shock the world. Kid Austin is gonna be an underdog in that fight. But Kid Austin's been an underdog a lot in life. We talking about a kid who's overcome homelessness. Like I said, you talking about Puerto Rico versus Dominican Republic. You understand? You talking about Jersey versus Jersey. I think this fight with Shakur, Kid Austin, Shakur, I think it's a bigger fight than a lot of people are letting on. And Kid Austin is going to take out Zepeda. I mean, that's irrelevant. You understand? I know a lot of people, that seems like this is the new thing now. Everybody knows that the trajectory that Kid Austin is on, Zepeda is there. We all know that's a done deal. You understand? They're in the same stable. You understand? I think that Shakur needs to keep the focus on Shakur. But nonetheless, man, he's an unbelievable fighter. This will be great for boxing. I love where boxing is headed, and Kid Austin is going to be at the forefront of it. He's going to wreck a lot of plans. You understand? We got a lot of people who they think it's almost like it's assigned seats. You understand? You got people so comfortable, and Kid Austin is about to wreak havoc and just get people up out of these seats that they think they're in. This division belongs to Kid Austin. Make no mistake about it. You guys are all on ESPN running your mouth. It won't be a matter of time before the truth comes out and you guys get exposed. You understand? You guys are not better than Floyd, Kid Austin, Schofield. And you heard it here first at Flight Sports TV. Peace and love.